I should wish to explore outside the keep walls soon. Farewell.
Someday you and I will sail far away from here. We'll have more adventures. We'll stab things repeatedly. It'll be delightful. That I can do.
Me?
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
A stroll up here always calms my spirits.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Grace. I am Sergeant Brom, Melsenshire Command. I have been sent to fetch you. Your presence has been requested by the Scholia Arcana. They mean to speak with you immediately. I know what you did. We all do. And we're grateful. So many dead. This truly is an honor. They said it was urgent. I didn't want to bother you, but... well, I've got my orders. Mages always have their reasons. I'm just the messenger. The old Fate Weaver? He's not in the city. He's been sent elsewhere on a mission. I don't know anything beyond that, but I have a feeling the Scholia Arcana will. Not my place to say, Your Grace. You'll have to take it up with the Viator. Come along.
Archsage!
So, all the stories are true. I didn't dare believe it. You have done all of Amalur a great service, Fateless One. And I wish my coming here was under different circumstances. But the reality is that we face a new threat. One born of our recent victories. I am Ambith, a fellow Fate Weaver and citizen of Amalur. One who, I might add, is in your debt. And we in the Order are grateful, on behalf of ourselves and all those who will never know of your sacrifice. But actions have consequences, and your ability to reshape the weave has caused it terrible harm. I am Lord Ambith, leader of the Order of Fate Weavers. I have watched you from a distance with both dread and fascination. Tragically, your greatest feats, the defeat of Tirnoch and the restoration of Mel Senshir, have come at great cost. After taking so much damage, the tapestry of fate itself has begun to unravel. And now the whole of Amalur threatens to come undone. That is why I have summoned you. The Order has heard disturbing reports from the west, from the region of Mithros. Niskaru sightings. The gathering of a secret brotherhood. There is even talk of a new god rising. As if we needed another one. Your ability to control the threads of fate has begun a process that will end in destruction. Unless it is reversed. The Fate Weaver, Agarth Ulfric, was sent ahead to gather information, but he will need your help. You must go to Mithros. You must learn the truth, and you must save us all from a fate worse than death. Yes, we did not believe it possible. Sadly, many things that were believed to be impossible have come to pass. There is not much time. That remains unclear, but the rumors are troubling. The name Telogris has been whispered in more than one instance. Telogris, god of chaos. Surely this is a mistake, but we must learn all we can. The old warrior has a long history with the mountain dwellers. They trust him. Most importantly, he was once an ally of the master weaponsmith Scald Atlas. She will be crucial to your mission. If only that were true. We must proceed regardless. The cliff pass into Mithros has only recently reopened, and you will need to secure a permit to enter. Secrecy will be to your advantage, which is why we advise you not to reveal your true identity. Try not to attract attention, for once. Follow the settlers west, and learn what you can about the forces gathering there. Find Agarth if you can. It is true, I cannot see your fate, but I choose to place my faith in people not in their destined paths. May you make good choices. Not all Fate Weavers align themselves with the Order, and those in service of our enemies will know what we plan to do. You will be expected. Anonymity may be your greatest weapon. Mithros is a dangerous territory, plagued by bandits and rock slides. The Alpha Army has tried to staunch the flow of refugees by requiring permission to enter. Those who cross into the mountains do so at their own peril. Perhaps this is your chance to prove me wrong. Goodbye.
Amalur is always changing, and as every ballad ends, another one begins. A new thread in the tapestry of fate. This is one such story. It is the story of a young apprentice, his doting master, and a god who sought to reforge our world in chaos. In the snows of Mithros, a hero will be all that stands between order and ruin. For sometimes, fate is a burden, from which you are freed, or to which you are sworn. And sometimes, not even fate can keep the monsters at bay.
The army's looking to tighten security all across the Feylands. If you're looking for region permits, check with Private Garish. I finished basic training only 6 months ago. Since then, I've been waiting for my orders to ship out east. Soon, I'll be over in Cluricon, helping to clean up what's left of the Tuatha. Farewell, Your Grace.
You? Here? Your task awaits in Mithros, not here in Rathir. Action is needed. I never wished to lead, but circumstances have driven me to it. Since your rebirth at the hands of Hughes, 6 members of our order have died. 3 have gone mad. 1 simply vanished. I had no choice but to step forward. He is a good man. Like many of us, he has his faults, but they do not eclipse his virtues. We have always operated in secret, watching from the shadows, willing to intervene only if necessity demands it. The existence of the Fateless One has required us to step into the light and take a more active role. Survival demands it. The agents of chaos have always found ways to break through to our mortal world. But something has changed. The appearances are more frequent. The attacks are larger in scale. The barrier between Ashara and Amalur grows thin. It is the realm of pure magic, where gods, fae, and beings of order and chaos reside. What you see as the tapestry of fate is in fact the veil between our 2 worlds. As it comes apart, so does the wall between us and those out of our control. Goodbye.
Welcome.
The siege broken at last. The city watch never...
Do not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
Excuse me, coming through.
Well, what do you want? Most of the army is still in Cluricon. Dalton and I are savoring our well-earned victory. I heard about the siege. It's broken. They brought out Baelor and somehow you brought it down. Kills me that I missed the battle.
You look capable enough. You should enlist yourself. Win glory in Cluricon. Think about it. Yes, Cluricon, and beyond. We're looking to fortify those lands, maybe even settle them. Now that the war is over, we still have plenty to do. Just less fighting. Everyone still has to pitch in. The war may be over, but the army is still in Cluricon. We have to continue to support them, and we do that with these notices.
Hello, hello. No, can't be. I stand in the presence of greatness. If only my friends could see this. You're famous. They're making dolls of you. Did you know that? For the kiddies, I mean. Well, I have a few, just for me. Not in a strange way or anything. Ah, the call of the West. Cold out there. You'll want to pack something warm. I've thought about going west myself. I hear it's a new frontier out there. Open land. Nobody telling you what to do, whom to fight. Most of us could use a fresh start after all this fighting. I'd love to see the mountains. Maybe search for the lost city of Crownhold. Well, here you go. 1 Mithros permit. Now, don't go selling that on the black market. Honestly, don't. I'll get sacked. Whole caravans of people heading into the mountains. I'm a little jealous, actually. All those new opportunities. Got something called snow out there. All white, cold, like water, but crunchier. It's wild! 5 years. Right here. Didn't lift a sword. Didn't so much as raise my voice. Not much to write home about, I'm afraid. I made up plenty, though. Really juicy stuff. Now that I think of it, that may end up being a problem. War's over. Most of us volunteers will be discharged to go home and help with the reconstruction. There's plenty to do, which means I'll need to figure out new ways to avoid work. It's been changing. Ever since the Tuatha fell, weapon masters think it's only a matter of time before it loses its magic altogether. Too bad it couldn't have happened sooner, like 10 years ago. I'll be here.
Welcome, relax, and rest a while.